Just one click, just 1 second of carelessness, and right before my eyes, $10 million of hard work turned to ash. My company was ruined, and I was left with absolutely nothing. Today, I'm going to tell you about the biggest mistake of my life, a story I have never shared with anyone until now. When people look at me, they see someone who succeeded. But no one knows that every single night when I close my eyes, that 1 second plays in my mind like a horrific nightmare. I built this company with my own blood and sweat. When everyone said that a regular guy couldn't compete with the massive investors on Wall Street or the high rollers in London, I worked day and night to build my FinTech startup from scratch. Everything was perfect. The revenue was skyrocketing, but destiny had a completely different plan. It all started 3 years ago. We developed a powerful AI-driven trading algorithm that could analyze the US and UK stock markets within milliseconds to execute the safest, most profitable trades. Major hedge funds from London and New York were literally lining up to sign deals with us. In our very first year, we generated millions in profit. We had some of the brightest minds in the industry on our team. I began to feel completely invincible. We were just days away from launching our biggest milestone yet, Project Alpha. This single project was about to place us among the top elite tech firms in the world. But that is exactly where the suspense begins. Just 48 hours before the official launch, a strange anomaly appeared on our systems. A bizarre, unidentified line of code was executing quietly in the background. We shrugged it off as a minor, harmless bug, and that was the single biggest illusion of my life. Right at the 5-minute mark, after our project went completely live, the story took a terrifying turn that shook the ground beneath my feet. That anomaly wasn't a minor bug. It was a cold, calculated betrayal. My most trusted business partner, a person who had stood by me through thick and thin for the last 2 years, had secretly sold our backdoor system access to an anonymous offshore shell company. Suddenly, our main servers froze completely. The $10 million of capital we held, money trusted to us by investors, and our entire life's earnings began draining rapidly into an untraceable digital wallet. The numbers on the screen were crashing down at a terrifying speed. 9 million, 7 million, 5 million. I couldn't even breathe. The clock was ticking, and the entire infrastructure was on the verge of a catastrophic collapse. We had only one desperate option left to halt the unauthorized transfer: the master kill switch. If I triggered it, the transaction would freeze instantly, and our funds would be saved. But right there, I made the fatal mistake that will haunt me for the rest of my days. In a state of absolute panic and blinding anxiety, when the system prompted me for the final authentication code, I rushed and typed in the emergency patch code my partner had handed me earlier that morning. I had no idea that the code was not designed to stop the transfer, but to permanently lock it in. The moment I hit enter, boom. The entire system locked down completely. Those $10 million vanished forever into the digital abyss. My company was legally bankrupt within hours. The investors started calling. Federal investigations were launched, and in a single heartbeat, I fell from the absolute top straight to the bottom of the world. When I hit rock bottom, staring at the ruins of everything I loved, I realized that crying wouldn't bring my millions back. What was gone, but what remained inside me was my experience, my core skills, and the raw courage to face the truth. I gathered undeniable evidence against the partner who betrayed me and initiated a fierce legal battle. Even though I never got that money back, I successfully proved my innocence to the world. Today, I am starting over from absolute zero, but this time, I am armed with a new vision, bulletproof security, and zero blind trust. This devastating failure ruined my company, but it gifted me a profound lesson that no elite university on earth could ever teach. My friends, this was my true story. But today, I want to ask you a very serious question. If you were standing in my shoes, watching your life's work vanish right before your eyes on that computer screen, would you have made that same mistake under extreme panic? How would you handle that ultimate betrayal and a situation of this magnitude? Please share your honest thoughts in the comment section below, because your perspective truly matters to me. If this story touched your heart or gave you any valuable insight, please hit that like button right now and subscribe to the channel so you can join me as I document my journey of fighting back to the top. I will see you in the next video.